Here we are on another update day. Well, actually, it's the day after the update, but we don't talk about that. It is an update day, and there has been an update, hence the update part of update day. Haha. Obviously. The update is 1.18.2, and I'm very excited because this adds a lot of things that it just fixes a lot of things that kind of got messed up early on. So here we are. We're going to talk about it. Let's go. So here we are on the feature page for the new 1.18 update, and here are the changes. We have 32-bit environment, so if you're playing on a 32-bit environment, you are going to be losing support and you'll be getting a warning for that. If you're playing in South Korea, then you'll get a warning because they have laws about if you play for too long. So if you play Minecraft for too long, you'll get a warning on your screen. The seed number 0 is no longer handled as a special case. Let's actually go and check that out right now. So if we go into the create new world screen, more world options, we have our seed creator. So 0 is no longer handled as a special case. And the other change to seeds is that any spaces, both before or after a seed, do not get counted. So, oh, that's weird. This seed is the same as this seed. So the space in the middle still gets counted, but any spaces before or after do not get counted. So if I went ahead and loaded this world up, it would be the exact same as this world. There's no difference. Another feature is that dolphins are now more responsive when fed raw cod. They are better at tracking down the nearest structure. So this dolphin is going to go ahead and find the nearest structure because I just gave him a raw cod. And dolphins are now more accurate when trying to do this than they were previously. So that's always a good thing to see. And here we are. Look at this. The dolphin found our structure. It's not a very big structure, but we did get some loot. Kind of trash loot, but you know, the dolphin found it just because of some raw cod. And it also continues. This is actually kind of a big structure. Didn't actually see this. Wow, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I feel like this whole raw cod mechanic feeding the dolphin, nobody actually uses that. It's a really underused feature, I think. You might know that on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, all chests in your world are replaced with Christmas chests. This includes the ender chest until now. Now, ender chests will not get replaced. Normal chests will still get replaced. Don't worry about that. But ender chests no longer get replaced by Christmas presents. So if you're playing on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, your ender chest will no longer look the same as your normal chest, which I think is also nice. And now heading over here for some technical changes. There are a lot of technical changes in this update. The first of which is the new place feature command, which I think is really cool. So you see, I'm right here with the place feature command, and it actually works, and I have a bunch of options, and these are options that are used during like world development. So when Minecraft is creating the world, if it wants to say create an acacia tree, it would just go over here and find the acacia, and then it would spawn it in, and this is what we get. We get an acacia tree, and if we run the same command multiple times, see, it's like not exactly the same each time. So this is kind of giving you a good show of how the random number generator works. And this is probably one of the biggest things in this update. It's a new command, and I think, you know, this is definitely gonna be really useful for like map makers and maybe even modders or data pack makers, because this is a really cool thing. Because say you want to place an amethyst geode like right here in the side of this hill, you don't want to like go through and build like, oh, okay, I gotta find the amethyst. I didn't see that for it. And then I gotta make my, like, you don't want to do that. You just want to be able to go into spectator mode and fly in here and say place feature amethyst geode and place it, and boom, now we've got, whoa, that's a really big geode. But yeah, and then you could like go into creative and like trim it up and make it the size you want, and like it's an actual amethyst geode. Like, oh my gosh, it's massive. Holy cow. That's a thing. I've never seen 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of calcite. Wow. But yeah, so we've got this cool geode, and it opens up, and it like, you know, you could definitely do some really awesome things with this new command. So here is the official definition of the new place feature command right here. So read over that. Again, certain things like the ID and the, I mean, I know what that means, but I'm not going to go ahead and explain that. You can read it here for yourself, and there are other more technical players that can kind of get into that for you. But This is the command. That's basically all that it is for this. In this update, caves are now more configurable with data packs and mods and stuff, and so are structures and where they generate. So you can now use tags and things like that to make it so that, say, a desert temple could generate inside of a plains biome. Even though the coding doesn't allow that, you can change it. You have more freedom with data packs, basically, is what I'm saying. And for those of you who like finding more cool things in your world, like, this new feature is going to be really awesome. The locate command has been completely overhauled, and so now we can find incredible new stuff. So we could, instead of like, we could find ruin portal, like say we want to find a ruin portal, but not just any ruin portal, a ruin portal on a mountain. We can do that now, and you know, it'll teleport us, and it's gonna take a minute to load in, and boom, here's the mountain ruin portal. It's probably underground, but this is like the mountain variant, I guess. But yeah, so like we as a Minecraft community, yeah, there it is. This is like that variant. Oh, I've never actually seen this variant in Struggle before. That's actually kind of cool. Or like, we could locate and say, like, on treasure maps, this is like, this would give you buried treasure, right? Because it's something that you can find on a treasure map. And so yeah, it just basically, when you're looking for things, you now have way more freedom. And look, if we go down right here, well, I can't see it, but if I started digging around in creative, boom, there it is. Boom, we found buried treasure with commands, which that you didn't used to be an option before, but now it is with the new locate command. And they also reworked the locate biome command, so we can now find way more things, and we can also find, like, search, maybe I don't know what biome it's called, but I know that, like, say I don't know what a dark oak forest is called, I just know that it's the biome that has the woodland mansion in it. So I can click Minecraft has structure woodland mansion, and then it'll send me to a dark oak forest biome. Even if there isn't a mansion in this biome, the fact that this biome can have a mansion, so basically it just gives you way more freedom. And this is so amazing. This is one of the I personally use the locate and locate biome command a lot, just because, like, when making videos and stuff, you sometimes need to have a particular environment when you're recording one of these things. And so just the fact that we have more freedom with this now is just, it's so amazing. I'm so happy about this new feature. And the last large feature in this is we now have universal tags, which means you can add tags on basically anything. And from what I can tell, this is basically just fixing a lot of things in the Minecraft code that got messed up during the development of 1.17. So you might have noticed, if you're part of the modding community, that a lot of mods didn't update to 1.17. They all stayed at 1.16. And hopefully this will be fixed now, because mods, like, they had a bunch of trouble because, again, 1.17 messed a bunch of stuff up. But now that 1.18.2 is out, you should start seeing a lot more mods updating 1.18.2, because all of this stuff is fixed. And so yeah, it's just, people just have more freedom with their mods again, just like they had back in 1.16. So the modding community is going to be very happy about this change. There are also a lot of bug fixes in this update, the most notable of which is one that actually a lot of Minecraft players have experienced, which is if you pour water down here, see this water should be flowing straight down, but instead it's got this weird, well, of course, if I do that, it's got this weird, like, diagonally attached texture right there. But if we update this to 1.18.2, you can see immediately that it looks very different. You see, now it's not attached. We can actually see that andesite block, and it's now, you can definitely see the difference. And so that's been a bug that's been around for a really long time, and I've experienced it, and many other Minecrafters experienced it. But you won't experience it anymore because it's been fixed. So yay. So that's going to do it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. It's a rather small update, but that's not my fault. That's Mojang's fault. Blame them. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching. It's me, Banesscraft, and I'll see you next time.